There was a lot of fear for us in terms of what's the future for her. We had never met a deaf child before, you know, so this was completely new to us. You don't know what the boundaries are, what to expect.
No one in my family or your family has deaf child, so there's no one with the knowledge to actually give you. They are professional, but you know, you meet someone for 5 minutes who just give you a piece of paper and it's gone, and you are just left.
Hey, that's lovely. Will you pour?
What's for dinner for Daddy?
Pineapple.
Thank you. A lot of it is just reinforcing what's being done in speech therapy, reinforcing that at home and making sure that it's being done continuously. That's just what we do with Eloise, is we fill her time and her day with sound and with words.
I think the cinnamon is too hard.
It's an easy way to do it is to build it around the routine, because a lot of the techniques we learned aren't very natural at first. You have to kind of force them, you're not used to doing them. It's easier to build that around something that's routine, like your dinner every day or whatever it is.
Dressing.
Getting dressed, going to school.
After William, Daddy, after Daddy, Mommy.
After William, Daddy, and after Daddy, Mommy.
I think every child likes routine as well, so she knows what is coming. She expects it, and she actually starts talking about it.
I spy boat.
A boat with a yellow duck.
We ask her a question about the book, so we try to find out if she actually remember what we read about.
Whatever she's interested in, it may be that she looks at the picture and today looks at one thing, that's what we talk about. The next day it might be something different, and it's just following her lead every time.
And white, and green.
And green. And are they spots or stripes?
Choice.
Stripes.
Okay, say bye.
What did you call?
Who was on the phone, Eloise?
Pausing, it builds the expectation in her. She knows that she has to answer, and the pauses get shorter. They still are pauses, but they get shorter because she knows you're expecting her and you're not actually going to answer for her.
What?
What do we need to do with them? What do we need to do? Should we
Dry
Dryer.
them, yes. We
Good
need
girl.
a towel.
After we got the first implant, we realised that it's a long process. It wasn't a flick of a switch and everything was okay. It took a long time, and the implant was only helping us. It wasn't going to fix everything, but it just gave us one way to work with her.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse? Can you draw me a
I think, independently getting information, we read books, we went on the internet, we came over to John Tracy, we did everything we could to get as much information as possible.
It doesn't come naturally. You have to have someone who show you the way to deal with Eloise.
It's us working at home, it's us doing the same things at home as are being done in speech therapy, and building on that time with speech therapists. That's really where we see the progress. There's a lot of discussion between ourselves, discussion with the professionals that we work with.
We try to teach people how to help Eloise communicate, especially with her new teacher in the mainstream preschool who never had contact with a child with hearing loss.
When we went home and changed our behaviour and saw the difference, I think that for me was really kind of instructive in terms of that's where the difference will be made. I think parents taking everything that they've learned, everything that they know, and putting it into practice when they get home. We see the results, so we know how effective it is. To know parents and children who have gone through it, who are further on the journey than your child is, makes a huge difference.
And as well, meeting parents who are just going through what we did at the start, it's great to give them some support. I know what we can achieve. I know it's still a long journey. I see she is growing, she's blooming. She's a very happy girl, very busy girl. She's doing amazing.
Having been here, I think we're able to see there is a future for her, and that once we do what we have to do and that she gets the help that she needs, it means that she can be fine and she can do whatever she wants to do,